Sorry, I'm eating, as you can see. This episode, I will be making Pancit. So I'm going to soak the noodles first. They're going to be rice noodles. And there's two different kinds, a skinnier angel hair type and then a linguine type. And I'm going to use half of the angel hair and soak that. And then take the linguine rice noodles and soak those. And that's what they look like in the water. And I'm going to put the other half of the angel hair in a freezer bag and put it in the freezer. Chopped up some green onions. Put it in a bowl. I strained the noodles. They soaked for about an hour. Just to make them flexible. I didn't want to do all the work, so I got julienne or matches. I forgot what they call it, but carrots, small carrots that are already cut up. And this is like the third time I've used cabbage. Cabbage is so versatile. It goes with any cuisine. I've used it in Irish cuisine when I made the corned beef and cabbage. I did it with a southern or I guess an African American style dish that we make in our home because we are African American. And now I'm using it in an Asian dish. I love Pancit. It is so good. The first time I had it, I was living in Virginia Beach, and we had a potluck at a job I worked at. And one of my old co-workers is from the Philippines, and she made Pancit. I fell in love right then and there, and whenever I can get it, I get it. But I occasionally make it myself. This is like the third time I've made it, and each time I make it differently. I wanted to use the mandolin, I think that's what it's called, the mandolin slicer to slice the quarters of my of the cabbage. I just saw it like the other day, and now I can't find it. Nothing stays in this house where it was the last time I saw it. Whatever. So I had to do the rest by hand. Such is life. And this time I'm using chicken. As always, you can use whatever protein you want. You can use shrimp. You can use tofu. You don't have to use any kind of meat. You can use beef. You can use all four. And I did forget to chop up the celery when before I did the chicken. I wanted to do all the vegetables together. So I did change out my cutting board and my knife after cutting the chicken. And as everybody knows, onions make you cry. Do you want the young child in your life to learn their ABCs in a unique way? Do you want them to learn about themselves, their family history, and at the same time help them build a positive self-esteem? Well, the personalized ABC About Me book is the product for you. In this personalized book for the little one in your life, each letter of the alphabet is used to help the child learn the names of the important people in their life, places associated with them, and is used as a positive adjective to help the child develop a positive vocabulary about themselves and the people in their lives. The letters are paired with pictures for image association and people recognition. The first step to ordering the book is to fill out a form with the child's name, birth date, and birthplace. Then either by yourself or with the help of the creator of ABC About Me, Rashawn E. Forrest, yours truly, will come up with those adjectives, names of relatives, and places associated with the child. The pictures that appear in the book can come from the parent or other family members. or a photo shoot at my studio, Life in the Daylight Studios, can be done of your little special one with props. You and I will come up with the theme and color scheme for the book. If you would like more information about ordering The Child in Your Life, a personalized ABC About Me book, please email abcaboutme@gmail.com. With ABC About Me, building a child's self-esteem and identity is easy.
Outfit change. That was my pajamas that I had on. I woke up real early and couldn't go back to sleep. 24 all day. Get it? 24 all day. Number 24. Don't mind me. I used the wok to heat the oil. It's canola oil. And I dropped one of the onions in the oil until it sizzled. And then I added the rest of the onions. So it was piece by piece. First I did the onions and the chicken. Then I did a little shake of some soy sauce. And just stirred it around, trying to loosen up the chicken because they stick back together after I separated it. Doing double work. It's okay. Stirred it some more until the chicken got brown. And as the chicken was in there, I realized that some of the pieces were kind of big, so I tried to chop them up using the wooden spoon. Added some salt, some Himalayan salt. Y'all know me. If you've watched my videos, you know I prefer my Himalayan salt because you don't have to use that much. And you don't want to use too much salt because soy sauce is salty, so we have to watch our sodium in this house, as I said before. Black pepper, chicken stock, a cup of that. And then after you do that, you add your vegetables. I only added about half of the vegetable because cabbage is bulky, so the wok was getting full. So I stirred half of it in with the chicken and the onions until it got soft. So again, that's celery, carrots, and cabbage. Again, I'm breaking up the chicken. Now I'm breaking up the cabbage because some of the cabbage was a little big. And it got so much that I had to use two wooden spoons to mix it all together. I think by this time I had added the rest of the vegetables. Oh, I forgot my sesame seeds. Since I didn't have sesame seed oil, I used sesame seeds. Then I went to 1 spoon after everything kind of got smaller and softer. You don't want your vegetables to get too soft. You still want them to have a little crunch to them. That's how I've always had Pancit. The vegetables always still had a little crunch to them. Then you add your noodles. Then back to the 2 spoons to toss everything together. That wok was packed. But then after the noodles got softer, a little more soft, I was able to go back to the 1 spoon, added some more sesame seeds. Mix those in. And this is it. Y'all know what the next part is. We're gonna try this thing.
Daylight Candles is a company where the candles are made to the preference of the customer. All candles are made with soy wax and are between 5 to 8 ounces. There are a few ways you can choose your candle. You can choose your own personal oil and or color, or you can choose a candle from one of our many candle lines. One of our candle lines is the Daylight of Autumn featuring scents like
apple harvest, caramel popcorn, red hot cinnamon, hot apple pie, cinnamon stick, Macintosh apple, and everyone's favorite toasted pumpkin spice. A portion of the proceeds for the candles that are sold for charity are given to organizations that are near and dear to the company. The Daylight Hale line features scents that you would smell if you were to visit the beach. Seesaw and orchid, plumeria, hibiscus palm, beach linen, ocean breeze, and ocean rose. Daylight Royalty features our CEO's 2 favorite scents. One candle is called Queen, and it is infused with the scent inspired by Bath & Body Works' Mad About You fragrance. There is also Palace, and it is infused with magnolia and peony oil. Daylight candles, igniting your life with fragrance and shining through the darkness. Okay, we gonna try this. It can be eaten cold. It can be eaten. It doesn't have to be warmed up to be eaten. I haven't warmed it up yet. 'Cause I made it earlier today. This tastes good, just like this. But I'm gonna warm it up. Excuse me. Tastes good warmed up too. For me, if I should say so myself, it's good, but it's missing something. And that something it's missing is more of that sesame seed flavor. I love sesame seed oil, and it's missing that. But other than that, it's good. So thanks for watching. Hot. Come back next week to see another recipe. Next week's recipe is inspired by eating out. So y'all come back now.